Wednesday, the...
I ain't got you.
What date is it?
Well, you're not coming on. Nope. No. Don't know where you are.
Not say it as private, have I? Hey, how are you? Unknown. Unknown. What is your actual name? Hey, James from Arizona. How are you? Hey, James from Arizona. Oh, we've got an echo in the room. Hi, user. How are you doing? Nice to see some familiar faces tonight. Hi, Adi. All right, let me just make you. Just gonna. Oh, you're already as a moderator, you, Adi. Yeah, getting AD in the chat tonight because we had some people on, didn't we, last week? So he's there with his boxing gloves. Good evening, Stephen. How are you doing? I'm good, thank you, James. I'm good. Have you had your lunch yet? What is the weather like? Hi, Steve. How are you doing? Good, 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 good. I've got some very exciting things to tell you tonight, guys. I've got a little bit of a mission that we can all do. Good evening, Matt. How are you? Hi, Simon. Nice to see you. I'll wait for a few to get into the chat before I start telling you what the mission is. Heat wave. Oh, James, I'm actually a little bit jealous because the sun's been out here, but it's cold. The weather awful. Yeah, Stephen, it's not been great, has it? Although, well, yeah, we did get rain yesterday, didn't we? I was going to say it hasn't rained, but it has. Good evening, Tristan. How are you doing? Hi, Alan. How are you? No work tonight? That's good. So before we get really started, I'm just going to say a big thank you to everybody because we have actually hit 31,000 now on the channel. That happened today, so that's awesome. But I also want to say a massive thank you to the members because I like to always try and give them a bit of a shout out. Now, the members, they're all paying at least $2.99 a month. So it's supporting me, it's helping me on a monthly basis, but also they get some limited members only videos, and there is a new members only video coming up in the next couple of weeks as well. So I'll give them a quick shout out. So we've got, I'm sorry if I pronounce anybody wrong, Mick Adamek, we've got Vanilla Sun Cherries, Jaylin Smith, Fran Graham, Angela, Taylor Norman, user 1234, Shana Smith, John the Boss in brackets, Greg Giordano, Pierre Singer, Dave Gelatly, Chris Stamp, Kelvin Holmes, Lorna Jappi, Davy D, Diane Ogden, Barbara Hall, Jay Nielsen, Joanne Holloway, Richard Langalotti, Phil Croft, Maureen Marr, John Merton, John Cole, Abigail Wolfe, Stephen Conlon, David Knowles, Matt Abson, and Dan DeLench. So massive thank you, members. I've given you a shout out. So I really, really appreciate your membership. It is most appreciated. And yeah, and we're now at 31,000 on the actual channel. So that is awesome. So, hi, Helen. How are you doing? Oh, you had snow, rain, and thunder. Blimey, you've had it all. Thank you, Tristan. Yeah, I was really pleased. I saw the numbers tick over earlier on. You've had a nasty cough. Ooh, it's all the weather changing every 5 minutes, isn't it? So hello, everybody. Everybody looks like everybody's in. Right, so I've made a note so I don't forget anything tonight because, like I say, I have got a little bit of a mission for everybody. So the Tiddy Mun video went live on Sunday. So for anybody that didn't see that, it was an old folklore tale about a creature that was said to haunt the swamps, the marshes. And when everything was fine, he was happy and he used to help the people. But when the Dutch came to drain the land, he got really angry, and he put a curse and everything. So in that, the locals would say, and all and Anders went Arcy Varsi. Okay, so I said that in the video, and a few people commented and messaged me and said, I love that, Arcy Varsi. That's a really fun saying. So it got me thinking about, I believe it goes back to the 16th century, the Arcy Varsi. I mean, I'm no language expert, but Arcy Varsi. So I've got a little mission for everybody. I thought, why don't we, just for a bit of fun, try and resurrect the phrase Arcy Varsi. So my challenge to you, and there is a competition and there is a prize. So my challenge to you is, between now and next Wednesday, let's all try and drop the words Arcy Varsi into random conversations. So that can be at home, at work, in the queue, at Tesco. I don't care. I just think, and for anybody that doesn't know, Arcy Varsi basically means like topsy-turvy. It's all gone, you know, upside down. Everything's gone. So you could walk into your house and you could say to your partner, oh, blow my neck, somebody needs to clean in here. It looks all Arcy Varsi, you know. So I thought it would be funny. Yes, AD. So this is very Arcy Varsi, what I'm saying. So I thought, let's all have a challenge. Who's up for it? See how many times you can drop it into the conversation. See what people's reactions are. And also to see whether you can get anybody else that hasn't watched the video to start saying Arcy Varsi. And then we'll see if it spreads. Arcy Varsi. Yeah, well done, Stephen. So we'll see how, so yeah, it's a little challenge. See how you get on. And then next week we can touch base. We can see how many times we've all said it. You're all over this, Helen. Nice one. And then there will be a prize for whoever comes up with the best story. So you might turn around to me and you might go, oh, Claire, I said Arcy Varsi at work and now I'm in a HR meeting. You know, I don't want to encourage you to get sacked, but I just thought that would be a bit of a laugh. You might get arrested for it. Well, yeah, I'm not taking any responsibility. You have to obviously use your own judgment on this one. But I just thought it'd be really, really cool to see how we can interpret, and maybe we will be able to bring it back into the language and see how it goes. And yeah, there's going to be a prize. Also, I thought it might be fun if any of you hammer the social media and you do something on there and you write, oh, I don't know, say you took a picture of your dinner and you went, oh, dinner's not gone very well, everything's gone Arcy Varsi. Tag me in it so I can see it. We can see how far it goes. Right, so I'm just going to go back to some old comments because I've been telling you what that is. So have I been to Heysham yet? They have a 9,000-year-old grave slabs and it's a beautiful view. I haven't, Lee, but it is on my list. I'm good, thank you, Helen. Thanks for asking. Rain and sun, yeah, which makes rainbows, so that's good. Hi, Linda, how are you? Hi, everyone. Yeah, I love that. So what is this channel about? Okay, so mainly it's about going to places, finding stories, sharing them with you. And a lot of the stories are historical, so but a lot of them are paranormal as well. So I like to go to unusual places or places where strange things have happened or places with lots of history. Also, there's lots of dark history on this channel as well. So that's really what the channel's about. It started off as a travel channel and it sort of developed into this channel where we like go looking for stories, really. So if you're up for that, then stick around. If anybody else can describe the channel in a better way than what I'm describing it, that's how I envisage it, but you guys know better because you're the audience. Arcy Varsi, yeah. Hi Rob, how are you doing this evening? Varsy, a surname where you're from. Ah, is it? Your room is a bit Arcy Varsi. My house is a bit Arcy Varsi, I'll be honest with you. I'm shipping your rose toy. I've not bought anything from anybody's shop. I think you might have the wrong person, Misha. Good evening, Phil. How are you? Hi. Ghosts. Yeah, there is quite a few ghosts on this channel. Spooky Sue. Yeah. Spooky Sue. Oh, thank you for subbing. Welcome on board. Thanks, Helen. Myths, yeah, so we also do, we cover folklore and myths, stories like that on this channel as well. Being in an America, I will undoubtedly get a very strange, oh yeah, of course. So James is from Arizona. So Arcy Varsi over there is going to be, well, they'll never have heard that, won't they? So this is going to be interesting, James. Can't wait to hear your stories when we all regroup next week and tell everybody how it's gone. What isn't it about? Yeah, no, we do cover quite a few topics on this channel. I've stopped doing so much of the travel now because I don't think a lot of the subscribers are interested in that. So I've created a separate channel just for the travel content, hotel reviews, things like that. From Georgia. Oh, wow. Watching from Georgia. Well, I really like the American accent. I'm not American though. Thank you for subbing. Hi, Harry. Hi, Chris in Scotland. Whereabouts in Scotland are you from? It's the historical Spookaroonie channel. Yeah, that's a good way of describing it, Helen. Oh, good. Thanks for a Wednesday. Me and my teacher girlfriend, Emma Taylor, are watching you. Hello, Harry and Emma Taylor. Thank you for watching. I love the girl with the pears story. Yeah, that was a really interesting story, wasn't it? What do you think about that one, though? Do you think it's just folklore that's developed over time? Or do you really believe that she disappeared into the caves and came back 30 years later looking exactly the same? I mean, in a way, it's sad, isn't it? Because she would have come back and her parents would have been older or may have even passed away and all the things you would have missed. You have a few books on myths and legends. Yeah, I do too. Can't beat myths and legends. My granddaughter's teacher loved your video about the Oaks Colliery disaster. Oh, that was a really sad one to cover. But thank you, Linda. I appreciate that. I had a ghost little girl that scared the hell out of me. I had to move. Was that in your house, Raymond? Children ghosts are, yeah, they're sad and terrifying at the same time. Far away, mile. Oh gosh, you are miles and miles away. You like the ghost paranormal videos, do you, Phil? Yeah, can't. I do too. Oh, thank you. Thank you, David E. 199 from David. Oh, thank you, David. Let me just, I don't know if I can say thanks on this. I'm not sure. And then, oh, thank you, Helen. I'm just giving you a love as well. Thank you so much, guys. I really, really appreciate it. Because with the cost of petrol going up, I'm sure we're all suffering on that one. You really do the dark and paranormal videos you do on a Sunday evening. Oh, do you wait till it's nighttime to watch the scary ones? That's a good idea. I mean, I started bringing them out. We used to go live we used to do the videos on I think it was a Thursday night. And then I thought, no, if I do it Sunday, then people can watch it on the weekend. And then I thought, if I bring them out Sunday morning, they've got all day to watch them. So obviously, if you come to the premiere, you don't have all the adverts, but I get why Sunday evening would be better for the ghost ones. Time slips, yes. I think it could be some kind of time slip there. Your teacher, Emma, is living with you. Oh, very congratulations. She actually interacts with followers too. Oh, thank you. Well, it's fun. I like you guys. You've all got, the thing is, what I think is when you get an audience that is interested in the same sort of things as you, it means that we've got things in common. So it's a bit like I said to Helen the other day, we're like one big family, aren't we, some of us? Because we're all interested in similar things, which is really nice. I was on the set of Jurassic Park. You weren't. No way. What, the original Jurassic Park, the first one? I'm impressed, Josh. Who did you play? Did you get to see the dinosaurs? You're doing well. Good. Yeah, thank you again, Helen, for that. I really appreciate it. I'm watching The Walking Dead. Oh, hang on. You're watching The Walking Dead on Netflix. I love The Walking Dead. Although I have given up. I started watching it and I gave up after Glyn died because I was just too upset. I think a bit of folklore, but I also believe in time slips and things we don't understand in the supernatural. So who knows? There's a lot we don't understand, I don't think. And I think we're being a bit ignorant if we say we do understand it all. Hi, Ben. How are you doing? Comic book guy. Walking Dead AMC. Is that different to the normal Walking Dead? Last Saturday night, my living room door opened by itself. Ooh. Oh, thanks, Alan. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. So your living room door opened by yourself. What do you think happened there, Stephen? Have you had anything else strange happening? A lot of people in high places know stuff regarding paranormal. We'll never know. Well, I'm not going to say too much on this because obviously I lost my other channel and somebody did say to me, do you think you were being a bit too controversial? And I thought, well, I'm not going to get into this conspiracy theory. Anyway, I am being a little bit careful what I say because people can lose the channels. But I read somewhere about some files that have been released and about the I'm not going to go into it. So I might make a little video and put it on Facebook or TikTok or something because I might not get kicked off there. Thumbs up, guys. I got my photo from the actual sick Triceratops prop. No. Ah, that's cool. I find it mysterious when my daughter gets up early. Is that a paranormal thing, Dave? Yeah, Walking Dead's great. So Dave, I don't know if you've been around or anybody else that's just recently joined the video. I have got a little challenge for everybody. So the challenge is going to take place from now until this time next week. We will regroup next week and share our stories. So the idea is to use the phrase, which was in the old video about the Tidding one, the 16th century language. So use the phrase Arcy Varsi, which basically means like topsy-turvy. Everything's gone, everything's gone Arcy Varsi. We're going to try and say it as many times as we possibly can. Drop it into conversations between now and next week. And it can be at home, it can be at work, it can be in the shop, wherever you think it's going to be relevant. And I'd like you to, first of all, work out what I want to know what people's reactions are. Do they just pass it off as if it's nothing? Do they just think, or do they stop and go, what's Arcy Varsi mean? And then if you do have to explain it to them, try and get them to do it as well. And we'll see how many people we can get saying Arcy Varsi. And then you'll Arcy Varsi out in Northman. And then, we'll touch base next week. See if anybody's got any funny stories about how that went. Hopefully nobody gets the sack at work. But I'm not responsible for that if you do. But yeah, we'll touch base, and then whoever's got the funniest story or whoever's managed to get the most people saying it or anything like that, then you'll win a prize. I tell you what, I've not even shown you what the prize is, have I? So this is the prize, guys. They can't buy this in shops either. So this is the limited edition Wanderlust Way tote bag. I had a few of these, only a handful made to give out as prizes, but I haven't done that many competitions. So whoever wins this, and I don't care where you are in the world, I'll post it out to you. If you have got the best story or you've managed to get bonus points for getting other people involved, whatever. But it's just a way of bringing back old 16th century language. Just thought a little bit of fun, a little bit of a game for that. So I'm just going back to my comments. While I'm just reading these comments, has anybody already started using it? Obviously, I've got some in the chat now. Funny thing happened to us the other day. Walked through my lounge, smelt fresh flowers. Gail did too. No flowers in the room, so looked it up. It does. And smoke as well. Smoke, if you start smelling smoke, that apparently, because we had an experience when a family member passed away, and we smelt cigarette smoke for quite a while. And we spoke to somebody about this, and they said it's one of the easiest ways for a spirit to come through is through smell, through scent. Apartment, she would walk through walls, through our... Did she interact with you, Raymond, or did you just see her? This is the ghost that Raymond's been moved house from. I say so many strange phrases, don't think anyone would react. Oh, well, then you can do it even louder, Northman, and see how far you can take it. Do you like that one, Miss Goozy? Yeah. You want that bag? Well, you know what you've got to do if you want that bag. You have got to make all and Anders go Arcy Varsi. Yeah, you're taking your Wanderlust. Oh, yeah, so Phil won the bag, didn't you? Yeah, you won one of these bags. We did a competition. He had to, I think it was one of the live stream, wasn't it? And we had to, you'd have to tag yourself. what you were doing during the live stream. Yeah, so Phil won a bag. You'll have to get us a picture of you in Tenerife with your bag, Phil. That'd be cool. You could even try and sell the bag to the lucky men. See how that goes. You really, really need one of those in your life. Well, Helen, you know what to do if you want one of those bags. You know what you want. You've got lots of Arcy Varsi going on here. Yeah, I know there is, isn't there? In fact, the whole world, the whole politics of the world's gone Arcy Varsi. I smelt my late mother's perfume in the morning after she died. Yeah, Stephen, it's I think it's quite a common thing that if anybody else has had an experience with smell after death, then let us know, because I think
I smelt mum.
Yeah, Adi smelt his mum shortly after she died. And Adi's you're a bit of a skeptic, aren't you? You're not really a believer. You have a photo that shows angel wings across a photo. I know, right, but I have. Watched a video where it mentioned the smell of flowers in a home suddenly could be angels. Interesting that. I also read somewhere that if you see a feather, it can mean an angel is nearby. Ghosts keep invading my dreams. Oh, dodge. In a bad way or in a good way? And are they the ghosts of people that you already know? For the next week, just call me Arcy Varsi. I wonder if anybody will dare answer the phone at work and go, hello, this is Arcy Varsi. I have been very sceptical regarding ghosts, but one night I was woken by a figure at the end of the bed dressed in a long brocade dress staring at the bedroom door. She eventually faded. Again, did she interact with you? Because this is something that I've been really giving a lot of thought to recently. Some spirits just, it's as if they don't see us at all. And then some seem to interact. And we were talking last week about the stone tape theory. And I'm wondering if there's a connection with that. Life is very Arcy Varsi. Hey, you don't get points for keep saying it in the comments tonight. I'm not counting these. I want it in real life conversations. Where I used to work, there was always a smell of lavender. Later found out the building was on top of an old cholera pit. Oh, so yeah, that would have been sickness. In the plague as well, didn't they use, they used to try and use, because they believed it was the bad air, didn't they, that was carrying the disease before they realised it was water. So they would use all sorts of potpourri to try and get rid of the smells, because it was miasma, they believed it was. So maybe that's what that is, Dave. Your videos help us escape the army Varsy. I think you meant Arcy Varsi politics of this country. Yeah, to be honest, I mean, I try to stay clear of the news too much, because I know we need to know what's going on in the world, but it can be quite intense on a daily basis, can't it? So I try and avoid it before bed or when I first wake up. So yeah, sometimes some of my videos are a little bit bonkers, but it's maybe a distraction. Sounds like British for ass backwards. Well, I think the arse bit is that. Hi, Maddie. How are you doing? Do you drink coffee in the evening, or is it just in the morning? When I was in the army, I dealt with a soldier who died, and years later, I went to the I can't say that. My pronunciation. And on the photo I took of his name on the wall, there was a mist on the photo when it got developed. Ooh. See, now everything's digital. We're all doing, like years ago when you used to take your camera and then you used to get your film out and then you used to get it developed. We don't have any of that excitement anymore, do we? And then you'd see your photos, and I've got a photo in the drawer of when I went to as a child to France, and there's something strange on the picture in one of the dungeons. So you have to share. If you've got the photo and you don't mind sharing it, you feel free to drop it on social media. I'm on Instagram and I'm on Facebook. Nice one, Claire. Sell to Lucky Men. Yeah, it's funny. They're so bad. They tried selling us Charlie last December. We were sat outside a bar, both in our 60s, for God's sake. Yeah. Yeah, they like to sell everything, don't they? The angel wings in my photo look like large white feathers. I know it sounds weird. Oh, Helen, will you show us the photo? Again, if you don't mind, you don't have to. But I'm again. I'm on Facebook and just look for the Wanderless Way. No interaction. Didn't give her a chance. Just left my friend of 36 years. Did you freak out? So what about your friend? Did they see her? I mean, the ghost I saw looked at me and it messed me up. Really? It looked at you? Do you think it saw you? Well, they are my dreams. Any entity invading is bad. The property was a hotel 100 years ago. I got the feeling he's the previous landlord. Oh, have you done some... I take it you've done some digging then. Is it happening now? I once had a creepy experience in a graveyard in Haworth in York. Ah, right, okay. So it's a very old... So that's where the Brontes are, isn't it? There's a guy that does a great ghost tour around that place. So it's meant to be very haunted, and they have there's loads of stories about that place, about the water. Lots of people were getting sick from the water. The water, because Haworth, if anybody doesn't know it, it's like in the moors, so that there's lots of inclines and things like that. So because of the geography, the water would seep down and it would go through the graveyard, through the bodies, through the, and some of these had got disease, and then it'd go into where they were getting their actual drinking water from. So loads of people ended up dying. It was really, really bad. So apparently it's one of the reasons why that place is very, very haunted. So do you want to share your creepy experience in the graveyard? Or, are you planning to stay at any more haunted hotels? Yes, I stayed at another haunted hotel on last Saturday. So that's going live, not this week, week after. And then I'll hopefully do a few more. It's very, very historic, that one. It's it was older than Lumley Castle, let's say that. No interactions. I thought it was my daughter sleepwalking. Blimey. My husband is a total skeptic. When my dad's probate came through, a feather came down, no birds around. Even my husband thought that was eerie. I believe in science. I believe in science as well, Poppy. But for the most part, I'm a skeptic. Yeah, I try to be a skeptic, but sometimes it's really hard when you see things that you can't explain. And what is it Arthur Conan Doyle used to say? Remove all the impossible and whatever's left, however improbable, must be the truth. Yeah, I like that saying. Maddie, I'm good. You switch to water when you finish working. Yeah, that is sensible, Maddie. Talking about the paranormal, I'm all set for my big trip to Bodmin Jail Hotel. Oh, wow. Awesome. Can I report back absolutely. Report back, Matt. Yeah, definitely. If you experience anything, especially if you get it on camera, let us know. From the US, I saw your channel a few weeks ago and I enjoy it. Oh, thank you and welcome to the channel. Whereabouts in the US are you from? In Yorkshire, yeah. I will send you the photo on Facebook. Brilliant, yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's weird. I developed... Oh, Raymond. That's not good. I know it saw me. I didn't know it was a ghost. And oh, see, this is why sometimes when people say, I've never seen a ghost, well, you might have done, and you just don't even realise. Arcy Varsi Jewellery Shop and Deco. Oh, yes, I remember reading your comment about that. Yeah. Fancy a shop being called Arcy Varsi. I should have known. Anybody else new? Just joined the video. We've got a little challenge going on from now until next week's live. We're going to try and get everybody to say Arcy Varsi in conversation as many times as they possibly can. And then we're going to regroup and we're going to discuss whether we've got any stories, how it went, what people's reactions were, and see whether we can bring it back into the English language, get it up there. How is lovely. Try on Facebook for you. Not good at Facebook at the moment. Oh yeah, of course, you're right, Helen. Don't worry, we can wait. It's not a problem. I just heard a sort of deep sigh and ran back to my friend as soon as I could. Oh, in the grave. Yeah, I think I'd have run as well. I dreamt of the incident before I moved into the property. I've dreamt of many things before they happened. My kids being born, horses. Ah, okay. So you might be a little bit psychic then. Oh wow, that's quite a special thing. That you could maybe go and see somebody that understands maybe a spiritualist church or something. They might be able to help. It's, yeah, David, it is beautiful, isn't it? Shop, I love the shops there as well, like witchy shops. When I was younger, I chased a shadow man in a top hat out of my bedroom. When I woke, I went in the living room and disappeared. Can I ask you a question, Flat Cap? Did this happen when you were in your teens? The shadow man with the hat. North Carolina. You do. Share your lottery dreams and we can all get rich. What about a wanderlust meetup at a ghostly venue? That would be fun, yeah. I did wonder about doing, I mean, I don't know how I'd orchestrate it, but I did wonder about doing like a tour, you know, like you get like tour coach trips. I did wonder about doing like a Wanderlust Way coach trip, but it was a spooky trip. So there'd only be so many places. We'd all jump on the bus and we'd go to, it'd probably be like I don't know, a week, 4 days, something like that. And we'd all go to ghost places. So that could be fun. That still, this channel is obviously still quite new. I'm still getting to grips with how all these things work. But if I could orchestrate it, that would be good fun. And it'd be lovely to meet some of you. Talking about Claire, please, can tell the lady if you go on YouTube, Katie does a documentary about the Brontes. Oh, I've not seen that channel. Waiting for my new passport to arrive, then I'm going back to... Oh, lovely. Have fun, Maddie. You look like Healer from Thor Ragnarok. We're talking Vikings now. It's always 2 or 3 numbers I dream of. Oh, that's typical. That's typical. What, do you know what, Dodge? There might be somebody else in the world that's having the other side of your dream. So you might be getting 3 numbers. They might be getting 3 numbers. So it might just be a case of trying to find them, and then you can put your numbers together. I don't know. I'm just thinking outside the box. Thank you, Helen. Oh, thanks for subscribing, Raymond.
That's Helen.
Oh, I can't see, Adi. It's my Romany legacy. Ah, okay.
From Thor, the movie.
Oh, right, okay. Yes, okay. It's interesting this because I've obviously lots of people tell me the ghost stories, which is great, and I love it. And sometimes I pick up like patterns and connections. And the hat, they call him the Hat Man. He's a shadow man. He wears a hat, and nearly everybody that's told me that they've seen him, and I have seen him myself as well when I was a teenager, it's always happened when they were teenagers, and I just can't explain that. So I'm doing a little bit more research. So if anybody else has seen the Hat Man, let me know, and let me know how old you were. It would be good fun, wouldn't it, Helen? It would be a good laugh. The Mystery Machine. Yes, we could get a van. I'm thinking again. We could get a van. We could paint it like the Mystery Machine, and we could all pretend to be what do they call them? Scooby-Doo's group. Did they have a name? Did they have a group name? I can't remember. Do they have a gang name? I can't remember now.
No, the thing called the Mystery Machine.
They have them, yeah, the van's called the Mystery Machine, but haven't they got a gang name? He's going to Google it. If anybody knows, let me know in the comments. I've always recorded my dreams. That's a good idea. The Arcy Varsi ghost tours. I tell you what, if we all go on a trip together, it would turn into an Arcy Varsi nightmare, wouldn't it? Yeah, because it would be a bit random.
Mystery
the Mystery Gang, that's it. Yes.
Mystery Incorporated.
Yes, Mystery Incorporated. Yeah, the Mystery Gang. That would be cool. Hatman is attracted to the energy during... yeah, maybe so. Maybe so. I mean, they say as well, a lot of poltergeist is connected to young girls as well, don't they? Claire, have you been open-top bus that tell the old ghost story about old London? I haven't, Stephen. I've done... I've done the ghost bus at Edinburgh, and the ghost... Did I do 2 ghosts? I've been on it twice. That's why I took my mum as well. So that's like a fun ghost bus thing. But in London, I did 1 ghost walk with a guy that took us through the park. Which park was it? I can't
Green
remember.
Park.
Which park?
Green.
Green Park.
I think.
He told us some spooky stories. And we went to that house, didn't we? No. Anyway, yeah. It would be superb. Your dog would take place. Oh, Missy, you could be Scooby Doo. Yeah, she's not scared of anything. She's sleeping at the moment. So I am going to, unless anybody wants to talk about anything, I'm just thinking, I've just made a few notes about the Arcy Varsi. Yeah, to be fair, this video is all about Arcy Varsi. So I don't want to waffle on too long because you might forget, and then the whole competition will go Arcy Varsi. But yeah, if you're just joining us, so the idea is from the Tiddymun video last week, there was that text and it said, because they were explaining the curse, how everything was going bad, and they said all the Nandas went Arcy Varsi. So we thought that was a really cool phrase, and we're going to try and get as many people to say Arcy Varsi this week in their conversation randomly with people that don't watch the channel, so just people that won't be expecting it. And let me know if anything funny comes about of it, or maybe you might even get a slap in the face. I don't know. It depends who you say it to. Oh, you're from Poland? Hi, from Poland. Scooby, she will want some Scooby snacks. She will. It's International Waffle Day. Is it, Keith? Well, you didn't need to tell me that, because that's me waffling all night now. What's the weather been like in Manchester? My friend messaged earlier, and she was wearing a bobble hat. Said it'd been snowing where she is. Right, Arcy Varsi. Okay, so it's an old 16th century word from what I can gather, and it means everything's gone topsy-turvy. Everything's gone like chaos. So upside down.
Pete Tom.
Eh?
Gone a bit
Pete Tom, yeah. So it's like, I suppose it's like slang, isn't it? So it was the first time I'd ever heard the saying when I came across the folklore story the other day, and a few of you commented and said, I'm going to start using that in my general conversation. So I thought it would be a bit fun if we all try and use it as many times as we can this week, dropping it into random conversations and see how that goes. So there is a prize going, and this is available to anybody, anywhere else in the world, anywhere in the world. This is one of the Wanderlust Way tote bags, and you can't buy these. They're not for sale. They are only available when I do a competition. We'll pick a winner once I've read all the stories. If you can't make next week's live, don't worry about it. You can drop me an email with a story, or you can go on maybe the Tiddymun video and drop it in the comments, or you can drop me a message on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok, whatever. I don't really use TikTok that much, but yeah, maybe Facebook or Instagram, and then we'll see how it's gone this time next week. I just think it's going to be a good laugh. You had a pub called Old Varsity. Did you? Yeah, I believe I wrote it down. Yeah, it said 16th century from what I mean that's how far it looks like. I mean, obviously there are so many words that we just don't use anymore, but we've got new words, haven't we, that we even like slang, we're all using slang, aren't we, because of text messages, and so we're saying like LOL, aren't we, and we're saying FML and I don't know, OMG, all those kinds of things. And language develops all the time. So some of the Victorian words are sometimes, I love to try and drop those into conversation because they're just brilliant, and people's faces are like, what's that mean? But I think Arcy Varsi is one that it's easy to remember. It makes sense, and it might be one of those ones that people don't even realise. If you're having a conversation, you might be stood at the bus stop and you might go, oh, that's it, the bus isn't coming, everything's gone Arcy Varsi again. And you're just like, will people stop and go, what are they saying? Or will they just carry on with the day? And it's a little bit of a social experiment. Had all weathers here in Eam. Glad I was working inside. Yeah, I've been working inside today, thank goodness. It's been weird. It's been weird because last week it was so lovely. I'm just going back. I'm sorry, I've just realised I've got some comments on here. James, Arcy Varsi should be the slogan for 2026 because it certainly has been this far. Yeah, maybe it should. Yeah, that's not a bad way of putting it, James. I'm a food and alcohol server and I can definitely use Arcy Varsi a lot. Go for it, Taylor. Yeah. Maybe be careful saying it to customers though. I don't know. Maybe just say it to your colleagues. Because you don't want you don't want a complaint going in against you in case they get the wrong end of the stick. My mum claims to have a guide and talks to him. Ah. Did you ask your mum about the experience? Dogs have a lot better eyesight than us. They do, Stephen. Although Missy has not been so well this week with her eyes. I thought I was going to take her to the vets today, but I've put some drops in it. At all weathers here. Big coat day in Manchester. Oh, you know, it's bad when you got to get big coat out. Everyone around here is used to my Lincolnshireism, so they probably wouldn't even notice me saying something weird. Oh, that's a shame, Maddie. Maybe you could say it on TikTok to the people that don't know you're from Lincolnshire. And then if you do, tag me in it so that I can share it for you. Don't leave the house and don't talk to anyone. Good luck to the wind. Oh, well, you can use it on, you could use it online. I'm happy for you to use it online, Poppy. A few minutes behind now, lol. Just got home from looking after my dad's dog. Oh, so what have you missed, Ben? Right, again, we've got a competition running. How many times can you drop the phrase Arcy Varsi into just random conversations this week? So from now until next Wednesday, and the winner gets one of the Wanderless Way tote bags. I will post it out to you. And I just want to know your stories. I want to know how it's gone. I want to know how many times you've said it. And I've also bonus points if you can get other people saying it. So say you work in an environment where you've got other people and they get them to start saying it as well, and that'll be wicked. So that's the plan. So does everybody know what we're doing? Where are we from? So we're from the one from England. Oh, I'm from Yorkshire. We're currently living in Lincolnshire. Different parts of the country have different sayings. You send up in the clink. Yes. We visited the clink a few years ago. There's a little video on the channel somewhere about the clink. It's a dark, grim place, that, Stephen. I just think box clever and post Arcy Varsi on my community page and visit many live streams and keep dropping it in chat. Yes, that is the right attitude, Dodge. Take some screenshots as well so we can see what people's reactions are. All right, have much oil. Right, Lincolnshire. Hi, Simon, how you doing? Hashtag Arcy Varsi. I think it's with a V. Sorry, it's probably my pronunciation. So it's Arcy Varsi. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll do a hashtag Arcy Varsi. So I will, I'll do a post after this so anybody that's missed the live will know what's going on. In fact, I'll do it tomorrow morning so it gives you guys a head start. Great idea. I can try. Oh yeah, do it, Maddie. Do it on one of your TikToks. That'd be really funny. I am married. I'm married to Adi, and he's actually sat over there moderating for me this evening because we had some people in last week. You've got it, Ben? Right, you're on it. Hi, Larry. How are you? Yeah, Iraq have much of oil. Yeah. We are doing the Arcy Varsi way. Get in. My day has been somewhat Arcy, but has it, Simon? I love everybody's enthusiasm that we've already started using the Arcy Varsi phrase. Whereabouts in Yorkshire were you from, Claire, if you don't mind? So I was born in Keighley and then lived in Doncaster for some time. And then actually during my childhood, I was classed as Yorkshire as well. My mum used to have a chair like that. Did she? I think they're quite common, these chairs, aren't they? I got it on eBay from a house in York many moons ago. You won't tell from looking at it, but it's got a massive rip down the back, so it was cheap. But it looks nice in this corner, I thought. So yeah, it's not dead comfy though. stops you. You couldn't. It's not a sort of chair you could have a really nice nap in. In Sheffield, Britain tours, they have done 1552 tours and activities in ghost and vampire tours. Oh, have they? Oh, right. So I'm not onto anything new there then, Alan. But this wouldn't be, if we do a tour, it's not going to be a massive thing. It's only going to be for a small number, and it's really just about having fun. It's not going to be, I'm not setting up a new business doing guided tours. Chesterfield to see Helen, mate. Varsy is a squiggly foreign writing. Is it? Oh, I didn't know that. What have you seen, heard? Are you? I'm guessing people are having conversations with each other, which is fine. But I don't want to jump in and spoil anybody's conversations. So if I'm ignoring you, just repeat what you've just said. Stuck a post-it on my ring light to remind me to use it as many times as I can this week. Right, Maddie, you're gonna have to do a little cross off and see how many times you use it. And don't forget to do the hashtag. Although don't do it on TikTok because you might spoil the algorithm, mightn't you? Because you only get so many, don't you? So it won't be that popular. On my side of the Atlantic, if I started saying Arcy Varsi, I'd be locked up for observation. Well, yeah, but it'd make a great story, and then you get to win a bag. So, you know, it's weighing up whether it's worth it. Doncaster is South Yorkshire. Yes, it is. Found your video on the Tidding one very interesting and have been looking at other possible linked folk tales which you could cover. Oh, thank you, Simon. Well, I'm very lucky that one of my friends works in the library at Scunthorpe. So he is a whiz on the local history of the Lincolnshire area. And he sat with me and he shared with me some of the books from there that, yeah, I actually went in the staff only section. I felt very important. But yeah, there's some amazing folk tales. And it's really interesting how localized they are as well. But that's why I said in that last Tiddington video, is it just for Lincolnshire, or are there other people as well that are so? And a few people have commented that they know of similar stories. It's not called the Tiddington, but it's a very similar spirit. Your mum's a Yorkshire lass, is she? Matt, where's she from? Tora Sheffield. Yeah, we could do. You could make us all tea, Alan. Hi, Peter. Nice to see you. I'm the English lady. I am a born southerner, but I have really got used to the Arcy Varsi way here in Lincolnshire, especially the locals who are getting used to my southern accent. How did you find it moving up north? Were you welcomed into your community? Right, so we're knocking on 48 minutes now. So I'm going to end it, unless anybody's got any questions. Thank you so much to everybody for joining me this evening. All being well, touch wood, in case nothing terrible happens, then hopefully we will all regroup again next week. So Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, and we'll share our stories. But in the meantime, if something really funny happens or interesting happens with you saying Arcy Varsi, then feel free to drop me a message or drop a comment on one of the videos, or there's the community tabs post as well. You can put stuff on there that's open for anybody to use that's a subscriber. So let's just have a bit of fun this week and see how many times we can say Arcy Varsi. So thanks, Alan. We're coming round to yours for tea. Lived in Derbyshire for 22 years, and Yorkshire was the nearest border county going north. Yeah, I love Yorkshire. Right, going to get off now. Right, nice to see you, Phil. On the road at 5 a.m. in the morning, working in Harrogate. Oh no, I hope the road is not Arcy Varsi in the morning, Phil. When I first moved, I felt like a fish out of water. I bet it was a bit different. Thank you, Helen. Thanks for joining us. Thank you, everybody. Take care, Davey. It's pub in Doncaster called the Coach and Horses. Yes, funnily enough, it was my friend's mum that made that video. And Open All Hours was filmed in Donny. It was filmed in Balby. Yeah. But yeah, it's a funny video, that. Brilliant. Went viral as well. And it was like the only video that she'd ever put on. Thanks, Steve. Have a good day, Simon. Hope you don't have too much of an Arcy Varsi day, but it looks like the weather's going to be a bit Arcy Varsi tomorrow. Next live, hope to catch next Wednesday. Adios, my Arcy Varsi lad. Adios, Dodge. Night all. Arcy Varsi, Alan. Look forward to Sunday's video. Yes, Sunday's video is going to be another graveyard tales. So I forgot to tell you this. So Sunday morning, 10 a.m. will be the premiere. It's another grave tales. So I've gone to another city and 3 cemeteries. There's some really interesting stories at this one. Lots of people that are not necessarily famous, but they are very important in building their city and yeah, just stories really and events that have happened and stuff. So I'm looking forward to bringing that to you. I've just finished editing it, so that will be going on Sunday morning. Bye, Ben. Nice to see you. Bye, Maddie. Enjoy your evening. Is it Johan? Bye, James. Thanks for joining us. Thanks, Stephen. Just a quick Arcy Varsi before you go. Get it in there, Helen. Thank you, Taylor. Thanks, Taylor. Have a great day. Thank you. Thanks, Matt. Take care. Let us know how you get on at the Bodmin jail. See you next Wednesday, Simon. Don't have too much of an Arcy Varsi week. Superb. Oh, you run a cemetery? Really? Where's that? Remember the Coach and Horses pub, camped on Doncaster racecourse for a weekend. Oh, wow, that sounds like a wild weekend, Dodge. I bet you've got some stories to tell. But when I find some tales from links, I will leave you a comment on a video. Thanks, Simon. Appreciate that. Grave Tales sounds good. Look forward to that. Yes, yeah, it's took a lot of research, that one, like literally like days and days of research. So hopefully you enjoy it. Yeah. So everybody, have a lovely evening. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see some of you in the premiere on Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Take care, everyone. Bye. Okay.